I'd love to get your insights on trauma bonds and maybe dispelling some myths or just speaking
Yeah.
to, because it seems to be a roadblock. And I guess then it gets into the psychology of, oh, we're stuck, we can't move forward. And then it's,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, by the way, this is the funny thing.
or
The
is there
way
a
we say it, all
spectrum?
couples work is trauma. Well, yes, there's a spectrum, right? But look, all couples work is trauma work, right? And I say as a therapist, every couple I see, I'm doing trauma work. It's all trauma work. The past pain is always merging with the present. If you're upset and disappointed or you're shutting down, you're in trauma, right? So let's be clear. Every
Yeah.
couple that's together is trauma bonded. Like that's why we're together. We're together because there's a pain in the past that I have a chance with you to get it resolved right now. You may not realize
Mm,
every fight is an attempt of both of your organisms to with you I could resolve now what wasn't resolved before. The reason you're together is your organism realize, like if you're together long term, you didn't actually pick each other because of your blue eyes and your beautiful long legs, right? You actually picked your organism that would have fizzled out in a couple of months, right? Why you're together is your organisms did realize, oh shit, my trauma has a chance. It's going to get
mm,
activated.
mm,
It's not actually. With this one it will get activated and I will have a chance to actually get now what I have needed all along. But we have to get into the mess and come out the other side with the love we needed back then, right now. And it's messy because that's what's happened for both people. So look,
mm.
everybody's trauma bonded. Everyone's trauma bonded, right? So now is there a spectrum, right? We can have, let's say there's three different windows. One is we're both like, so you want to be able to be inside your window of tolerance, right? That we're both getting traumatically activated. Of course you are,
Hmm.
but we're able to actually work together to resolve it, right? Like we want to be able to get inside our window of tolerance. Now, if you first are with someone and you're not inside your window of tolerance, it doesn't mean it's terrible. It's just like if your blood pressure is too high, it doesn't mean it's going to stay high forever. Like there are things you can do to get it back inside your window of like health, right? So you and your partner meet each other again. You're raving away, and then you traumatize the shit out of each other. Well, time to do the work. That's why you're together, and we have an opportunity. Now, if it turns out after doing the work, hey, listen, we both are just like this is just way outside both our window of tolerance, and we have to tragically say goodbye to each other, right? It's really sad,
Hmm.
right? But and then of course there are other people that they're on the other side. It's still traumatic activation. They're not hyperactivated or hypoactivated. Both people are asleep together watching Netflix, right? They're like, but that's its own type of traumatic activation too, right? And then of course,
Mm.
most of the time, one person is hyper and the other person's hypo. One person is like, "Can I just everything's okay? Can I always get Netflix?" And the other person is, "It's not okay. It's not okay." Right? And so, but yeah, so yeah, all long-term relationships are trauma bonded.
Hmm.
So accept it, surrender to it, and know it's only happening because you both have these beautiful little vulnerable parts inside of you that got hurt long ago, and they're just trying to resolve it right now. But you're both the way you both try and resolve it right now, you keep hurting and scaring each other. You poor little divils. If I was there with you right now, I'd put my arm around both of you and I'd hug both of you. And I'd tell everybody else, keep walking, folks. There's nothing to see here. I just have two people that love each other, that scared each other. They're going to be okay in a minute. Now, again, imagine if a couple lived inside that world that I just painted. We just get scared. We love each other so much,
Yeah, it's an
right? That
example.
that's the
It, it's like the child within them. It's like you're hugging and embracing that child within each of them.
yeah, and telling the protector parts. I really get why you're here. It's okay. No wonder you'd be burning their passport. And I get why you
Put
tried to
down the
leave to
sword.
10 different
Put down the
countries.
sword.
Exactly. Exactly. But I get why you pick it up. I'm not going to blame you or shame you or put you down. You're just really scared. Both of you are just really scared. And then look how scary you become when you're scared. Scared people scare people. Scared people scare people. Yeah. It's really sad, right? And so that's how we can. I always do this gesture, right? We can take their limbic system. We can take two traumatized people that are scaring the shit out of each other, and soothe their little nervous systems and limbic system. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. You just love each other. So that's the work, right? And they deserve. That's what they need. That's what they need. They don't need to learn how to behave better, police themselves and each other. That's the shit that most people are dishing out. And by the way, and most people want to be told how to be a better person. They want their partner to be told how to be a better person. And it sells. People want to be beaten and treated poorly, and they want their partners to be treated poorly, but it doesn't help. We gotta love ourselves and love each other to resolve trauma.